Hey guys, so in this video I'll be teaching you how to make this very easy and beginner friendly beanie. I'll be teaching you how to make the folded version and the non-folded version of this beanie. So stick around and we'll find out how to make this simple beanie. So let's get into it.
Over and over from my faith in others. Little did I know I could do it on my own.
So for this tutorial we'll be using this ball of Yeye yarn. It's in the nude color and I'll be using 2 strands. This is what the strand of Yeye looks like, and I would normally put my hand in the middle yes, so I have gotten the other end of the yarn from the middle, and I'll be using these 2 strands together. I'll be working with the 2 strands together. I have 2 balls here and it should be enough for the beanie. And I also have the 3mm hook here, and that is what I'll be working with. So let's get into it. So like I said, I'll be working with 2 strands of Yeye yarn, and this is it. If you have any double worsted weight yarn, it should also work. But because the Yeye is very thin, that is why I'm doubling my strands. So to start, we'll start with a magic ring. Usually people run away from magic rings, but it's really not that hard. So just put the end of the yarn in your palm and then wrap it around your index finger and middle finger. Make an X, then tuck it under your pinky, just like this. Then put your hook at the back here and bring that yarn at the back. Then pull out your fingers, and that is it. We have made a magic circle, just like that. Now chain 1 to secure the circle. What we'll be doing is we'll make 10 double crochets in this circle here. We'll make 10 double crochets. So chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Yarn over and inside the hole, inside the circle, make 10 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just like that. When you have 10, pull on this loose end here and make sure it is tight. Tighten the middle of your work, just like that. And then on top of the very first stitch, we will join our row with a slip stitch, like that. Now chain 1 to move to row 2, and in row 2 we'll be putting 2 double crochets in each stitch all across. So in that very first stitch where we place the slip knot, we've already chained 1. So in the very first stitch, make 2 double crochets. Like that. And in the next one, we'll also be putting 2 double crochets. And we'll be working with 2 double crochets all around. And at the end of our row, we should have 20 double crochets. So keep working that and I'll meet you right back. So I have made 2 double crochets in each stitch all across. And in this very last stitch here, don't make 2 double crochets there, because that is the slip stitch. Because if I count my stitches now, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. If I make 2 more here, it will be 22, and that will mess up the pattern. So it will mess up the pattern. and that is a slip stitch. We're not supposed to make anything in there. So now to close this row, in that very first stitch that we made, we'll insert the hook and make a slip knot. And that is how you join your second row. And this is what it should look like. Now moving on to the third row, chain 1, and in that very first stitch also make a double crochet, just 1 double crochet, just like that. And in the next stitch make 2 double crochets in the same stitch, 2 double crochets, and in the next stitch make 1 double crochet, and then in the next stitch make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So just keep repeating it, 1 double crochet, then 2, then 1, then 2, then this one will be 1, then the next one will be 2. So keep working this all the way around until you get here. So I'm almost at the end of this row and I have just 1 stitch left, and I will make 2 double crochets in that 1 stitch. So I started with a double crochet in 1 stitch and I ended up with 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So that is the pattern for this row: 1 double crochet, 2 in the same stitch, 1 double crochet, then 2 in the same stitch. Like I said, do not make it here. Don't make it here, right here. Don't make it here. This is the last stitch, and at the end of this stitch I had 30 stitches. So you can go around to count yours. Now this is what your third row should look like. On to the fourth one, chain 1. Now in the very first stitch we'll make 2 double crochets, like that. In the next 2 stitches we'll make 1 double crochet each. So 1 double crochet in this one, 1 double crochet in the next, and in the third one we'll make 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So just keep repeating this pattern, that is 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then in the next one we have 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That's it. So then another 1, 2, and in the next one we make 2 in the same stitch. So keep repeating this pattern all the way around. Now I'll meet you right back. Now I'm almost at the end of the row. I have just 2 stitches left, and I have made these 2 double crochets in the same stitch, which is actually our increase. Whenever we make these 2 double crochet in the same stitch, we are increasing. So in the next 2 stitches I'll make 1 double crochet in each, just like that. So we started this row with 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and we are ending with 1 double crochet in a stitch. So whenever you start with 2 double crochet in a stitch, you will end with a single double crochet at the end. And whenever you start with 1 double crochet like the previous row, when we started with 1 double crochet in a stitch, you will end up with 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So now we'll join this row with a slip stitch, just like that. And at the end of this row, at the end of row 4, you should have 40 stitches here. So go ahead to count that just to be sure. So chain 1 to move on to the next stitch. Already chained 1, and in this very first stitch, because we made 2 double crochets in the previous row, this row will be starting with 1 double crochet in a stitch, just like that. And because here we did 2 double crochets before the increase, then here we'll be doing 3 double crochets before the increase. So we've made 1 double crochet. The next 2 stitches we'll make 1 double crochet in each, just like that. So we have 3 double crochets, and in the 4th one we'll be making an increase, that is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So just like that, that's the pattern for this row. 3 double crochets, then an increase, that is 2 in 1. So just like that, and we'll repeat 3 double crochets, an increase, 3 double crochets, an increase until you get to the very end of this row. So I'm almost at the end of this row 5, and I have made an increase. The next one I'll be making is 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Just like that, and in the last stitch I'll make my last increase. So we started with double crochet in 1 stitch, we ended with 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So make a slip knot and join that row to close it off. So this is what our row 5 looks like, and currently when I measure it, if I were to measure it from side to side, I will get almost 4 inches, and you have to stretch it also. When you stretch it, you get 4.5. So we'll be making this pattern, we'll repeat this pattern until it can stretch to 7 inches, until you get 7 inches in diameter. Yes, so follow this. I'll write the pattern out here from row 1 to whichever row you want to end, but normally I end at row 7. So I'll write from row 1 to row 7 on this side, so just follow that, and when you get there we'll continue. So I have made it up to the 7th row, and when I measure it from side to side, I get almost 6 inches, and when I stretch it, can get up to 7 inches. Now when we want to work on the body of the hat, we'll be making just one double crochet in every stitch all across. No increases this time, that is no 2 in 1 stitch. So just 1 double crochet in each stitch all across. So I have made one double crochet in every stitch across, and as you can see, it is starting to curve in like this. So what I'm going to do is turn the curve like this, and then start working on our hat. So we're just going to keep making 1 double crochet all around until we have 7 more rows plus this one, so it will be like 8. So I will add 7 more rows and I'll meet you right back. Alright, so I have added 8 rows. So plus the 7 rows of increase, we have 15 rows here, and it measures up to, from top to bottom, 5.5. So if you want to make an ordinary beanie, continue making this until you have 9, and you're having 9 inches here. For a normal beanie, 9 to 8, depending on the length you want, and just keep repeating this normal row until you have either 9 or 8 inches. But because I want to fold mine, I'll be making 11 inches right here. So the total of rows will be 36 to 34 rows. So keep working your non-increase row until you have your desired length, and I will meet you right back. So I have made it up to 20 rows and it measures 7 inches. When I measure it from the very top, I get 7 inches. If you want a normal beanie, you can stop here and just add a roll of single crochet all around. But because I want a folded beanie, I'll go ahead and make 36 inches and 36 rows to give me maybe up to 11 or 10 inches, and I'll fold it and get a folded beanie from this. But you can stop here if you want a normal beanie. So, but for those that want a folded beanie, go ahead to add 16 more rows and I'll meet you right back. I have completed my rows of 36 my 36 rows, and I made a row of single crochet all around the beanie, and this is what I had at the end of the day. And I folded mine. Yeah, so you can just fold it however you want. And yeah, I hope you've made yours just as I've made mine. I didn't cut off my yarn because I still want to reuse this particular yarn. I don't want to waste it. Yeah, I hope you were able to learn 1 or 2 things from this video. If you'll be making this beanie, comment down below and let me know just how helpful it was in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure you are subscribed if you're not yet subscribed. Yeah, so thank you guys and see you in the next one. Bye.